Judge panel in San Antonio could soon send shockwaves through the political power structure in Texas.
It is part of an ongoing case over redistricting. Those judges will decide if state lawmakers tilted the scales in favor of white voters when they tilted the scale in favor of Republicans.
KXAN's political reporter Phil Prazan is in San Antonio, where the plaintiff said that was one and the same.
The stats and paperwork for this case had to be wheeled into the federal courthouse Monday morning. Dozens of lawyers were quick to follow. Race took center stage on day one. The plaintiffs brought in experts to show that for head-to-head matchups in Texas, white people vote for Republicans, minorities vote for Democrats. Taking a closer look at that argument, more than half of Texans are minorities, but only 37% of state House and Senate members are Democrats. All but 6 are people of color.
The state legislature does not look like the state that it's representing.
Representative Rafael Anchia says that the state intentionally discriminates against Democrats and doesn't allow enough districts where a minority candidate has an opportunity to win.
Americans and Latinos live, work, and vote together in these elections.
In cross-examination, state lawyers argued the difference is because of turnout. Smaller numbers of minority voters on election day leads to fewer minority state lawmakers.
These plans were first adopted by this same federal district court, which made a preliminary determination that they did not violate the Voting Rights Act or the U.S. Constitution.
3 judges will continue to hear the similarities between race and party in Texas. Phil Prazan, KXAN News.
The first half of the week-long hearing is on the Texas House districts made up of 95 Republicans and 55 Democrats. The second half will be about Texas congressional races made up of 25 Republicans and 11 Democrats.
It's not just Texas. Last month, the U.S. Supreme Court upholded a lower court ruling. 28 state House and Senate districts in North Carolina violated the rights of black voters. The case argued district boundaries packed African Americans into districts that already had a high percentage of African Americans, diluting their presence in other districts. This fall, the court will hear a Wisconsin case after a 3-judge panel found Republican lawmakers configured electoral districts to the point where they ensure a minority party could not win.